So today we're heading out on the boat. So I haven't been out on the yacht in, I reckon, nearly a year, hey. So trying to avoid the coronavirus, and it's kind of why I came over to my parents' house. So I'm living here at the moment. So we can always just go down to the wharf and head out on the boat if we feel like it. So let's check out Sydney Harbour. So Gita's pretty keen to get a tan out there today, so my prediction is I'm going to avoid the sun, hopefully successfully, and Gita's not, and she's going to get a sunburn. So let's see, will Gita get a sunburn? That's the question of the day. What's he looking at? Am I getting in?
Down the back.
I'll take those now.
Alright. Taxi man. So what's the prediction for the weather today? We're going to get the sail up?
Yeah, it was pretty light winds.
Pretty light wind.
You're going to get the sail up.
I am, okay. Yo, Gita.
Can you take my jackets?
The Dream Keeper, that's what it's called.
Put your bum on it. Careful my fingers. Hey Johnny, your turn.
Hang on, let's open it. Don't have some.
Wow.
Here's the bag.
Success.
Peter.
So Gita, I got you a present for my shirt.
Oh, thanks. I love the present on your face better.
Do you want the swap?
No thanks. Thank you, Mum's bag.
Right. Just watch out on my previous one.
I already hit my hair once.
Are you getting? Oh no. Can we get in, please? Get in.
I'm gonna just sneak in and sit down quiet. What do you mean what's that on my face?
Can you give the bag over, please? I didn't know where to put the
You can
bag.
take these chairs. Stuff downstairs. Put these on the bed under here.
Alright.
There's 3 of them. Do one at a time. Put down your thing.
Whoop. So this is the master bedroom. Looks a bit crammed, hey? But it's okay for a bit.
Just down there. On the near that. Yeah.
So the radio, and my mission is to turn the batteries on, which is down here. So when you leave the boat, you turn the batteries off so they don't charge, like if anything's draining it. That's not it.
I'll give you a clue. It's up the front. It's up the front.
Do you screw it in or out?
Out.
Alright, well it should be on. What are you doing?
Boat's sitting messy, so I'm tidying it up.
That's a bit better after the tidy up, so it looks much better. Much nicer.
Yeah.
Hey Johnny, come start the boat.
Start the motor.
Oh. I'm an excellent boat captain.
That's the
Good,
gear.
you can
That's
steer,
the gear.
so don't
We're
want to-
neutral.
You won't want to steer when he's sailing.
Right, no. Now you give it 20 seconds of that, and then press that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 3. Hit it. Got to keep that down. Okay.
Press it.
Really? My mum would like this. She likes it when it's calm, but if it's like that, she's like feeling sick.
Right.
And one of her best friends has well. She always went out with him, but she always stayed sick.
Can you go and let us off the front?
Alright. We off. Alles klar. Alles klar.
Alles klar. Where is it?
In the
On
front.
that side. Can you see it?
It's up the front. Right there. Off we go. Sydney Harbour. Sailing Adventures 2020 coronavirus featuring.
Coronavirus isolation on Sydney Harbour. I'd say that's that counts as social distancing, does it?
I think so.
Like-
Because you're only supposed to stay with your family, right?
That's right. This is our unit.
So this is what coronavirus is forcing us to do. How terrible. Are you a pirate? Why are you
Maybe I was
singing the
wrong.
Harry Potter theme song?
It's not Harry Potter.
What is it then?
It's Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, okay. Sydney Harbour.
Oh, we
So
should have a
the
parrot.
bridge is this way, and that's the way we're going. What? We're on a parrot. We've had a parrot on this boat before. You know that.
What's his name again?
Chester. Chester the parrot was on here once.
Chester.
So we actually had a parrot on the boat. That was pretty funny. Yeah,
Take
Gita,
your shoes off?
we're getting lapped.
What?
We're getting lapped.
There are not many people on there.
No.
So that's a good sign because it's Sunday today and it's ferry day because the ferries are super cheap today. It's only like $2.70. I think it went up to $2.70.
Yeah, so Sunday in Australia, you tap on once, $2.70, so it's half price the normal
Sunday in
fare.
Sydney.
It's the whole day, no matter how many times you take to transport. So usually, pre-coronavirus, like it would be the day to catch a ferry because ferries are usually pretty pricey. And you can catch them back and forth like some Germans do.
That would be so fun.
Manly to...
Otherwise it's like
Circular
$8
quay.
to Manly and then $8 back.
But anyway, $2.70 the whole day, so there's not that many people on it. So it looks like the coronavirus is having an impact. But
Alright.
hey, look, can you see my apartment from here, Gita, or not?
No.
No.
Might as well though. Usually the ferry is so busy that you can't even hop on at this ferry stop.
Yeah. This is Cockatoo Island, a pretty hot tourist island to visit in Sydney because there's lots of factories on the other side that sort of like, they don't have all the same sort of equipment, but they were used in World War II and stuff like that, and then used beyond World War II up until about, I believe it's 1998, and then they closed it down, and now it's pretty much just a tourist spot. You can come and have your lunch at the tables and stuff, and that's about it. Did you know that on a boat like this, so this boat, its top speed's about 8 knots, so that means that you don't need a boat license to take this thing out. So no one here needs a boat license, although my father has one. A license for over 10 knots. Under 10 knots, no license needed. Except if you have an accident and then you go to court, a license holds up much better, sort of thing, if you weren't at fault. Like your opinion, what you say is regarded. Look at Gita, Miss Captain over here. Sydney Harbour, straight ahead. No corona out on the harbour so far, haven't seen any. So I think my plan to move to my parents' house to avoid the corona is actually not such a bad idea, because out here I feel like we can go on the boat and things like that, and we're sort of not interacting with people, whereas in the city, my apartment's pretty much kind of a bit further on than that, the Centre Point Tower. So There's heaps of people in there, and I feel like that's a great way to get it. No sail up yet so far. Apparently not enough wind today for that, but we'll see. Hopefully it picks up a bit. There's enough wind for these guys over here though. Sailing their little laser, is it?
There came Liza from across the town, they heard her scream. A little mermaid in cage, Blackbeard teach the demons of the sea. Run, you sailors, run, with a beard of flame and a heart of ice, like the level sun. Captain Spotswood cried all in the...
Gita was saying that this house is like a Sims house. Freaking dork. A lot of seaplanes out here, hey. Sydney Harbour, straight ahead. Here come some waves.
I nearly kicked you off then.
Nah. What are you doing, Captain Guido?
I'm staring. Staring the soup.
You've been
Sydney
replaced, have you, Father?
That's right. That was a really big wave, so I tried to go that and then
It didn't work, did it?
did not, no.
Sydney Harbour getting close.
Semi-professional though.
You're semi-professional.
Yes. At least 75% actually, not half.
What are you giggling about?
Good at being semi-professional.
Semi-professional half of the time?
Yes. 70% of the time.
Ah.
Semi, and the rest are perfect.
Once again, it's action centre out here, so the ferry's leaving, sorry, the cruise ship's leaving at the moment, so that's kind of causing havoc for all the boats. That's why we're so far on the left, but we're right under Sydney Harbour at the moment, so Sydney Harbour Bridge. And you would be able to see the Opera House. The Opera House is behind that floating city. Haven't been on that in particular floating city, but they're actually a lot of fun on board. So just up here, Kirribilli House, and that's where the Prime Minister of Australia lives. So if he's in Sydney, he'll probably be living there. And if he gets voted out, the next Prime Minister takes his spot. So it's kind of interesting. Have a go at that cruise ship, massive. And the city of Sydney. My apartment would be kind of that direction in there. Or maybe a bit more, maybe over that way. That thing is massive, hey? Great timing to be coming under the bridge, hey, when there's a massive cruise ship leaving. I wonder where that cruise ship's going. It doesn't look like there's many people on it. There's a few up the top actually. Not many. Different cruise ship, but there's only one guy on his balcony up there. That cruise ship's way up there now. Slapped us.
Hello.
Why can we go?
like it's open here in the middle.
The one
What's that island?
shark,
Why?
because they used to put prisoners there in the 1800s. If they tried to escape, sharkies would get them.
Shark Island. So they'd just leave them on the island,
Yeah,
and that was their prison.
that's right.
Shark Island.
That I couldn't tell you.
None, because the sharks would get them, Peter.
That's right.
Johnny, is that a pink boy down there? Can you see pink?
Yeah.
Or
That looks like that one over there.
there's a pink one over there somewhere.
Shark Island. So they'd have to swim all this way, and that's apparently enough time for a shark to eat you. That's unheard of in Germany or in Europe. Sharks eating you. Jeez. There's a seaplane coming at us.
Probably panicking, ready to grab his engines.
I didn't see it.
There you go.
I didn't see that. Oh boy. This is
There's the seaplane up there now. Nearly got killed by a seaplane. Shit. How are you enjoying your sail, Guido?
I'm enjoying it. It's nice to sit in the sun. I wish we could sail though, because I've never been out for a sail, always just with the engine.
Yeah, there's no wind today.
I hope we get another chance to do it.
Lunchtime, Guido.
Yum, 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 yum.
This is what happens when you have lunch on the boat. You get a wrapped wrap.
You've got it.
That's so much harder.
No, leave it there, leave it there.
That's it. That's completed.
So we got one sail up.
Can you go to the clutch? No, go to the bar. Oh, Johnny, see
I
that
am.
brown rope in front of you? Please put that down.
Yes.
Pull it on.
That's it.
Cut it.
Ian yells at me, pull it up. I'm like, John's holding it. Like, how am I supposed to do that?
Alright.
Turn the engine off.
Just let him get it set.
Am I safe here?
Yeah, you're alright now.
Engine off.
Put in neutral.
Is it in neutral?
Engine on.
I think it's weird. A bit much the main under the
Captain John speaking.
How's Captain John?
Fantastic. How good are my sunnies, hey?
Well, can you go up that way a little bit, please?
Yes.
Yeah. So quiet. This is a better seat than pulling it up. Nice.
Wooden pieces in it to keep it straight.
Yeah.
They were catching on the lazy jacks.
What are the lazy jacks?
See the three cords on this blue, holding this blue thing up?
Yeah.
They're the lazy jacks. They were catching.
Oh.
And you can't put it up. when
Yeah, I
you're
couldn't
catching.
see that from there. Semi-professional again. Semi.
Oh well, we're heading back under the bridge now. So the Sydney Opera House, the City of Sydney, Macquarie's Chair. So this is where I was running around, and the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Young camera girlfriend. So Gita's gonna film. I've been doing a challenge every day since I've been back in Sydney. I've been doing increasingly one more push-up. So I've been back 20 days now, so that means 20 push-ups for today, for the 22nd. So, feel me?
Yeah.
Push up.
Just wait till the bumps,
I don't
waves
think.
are gone.
I don't think that's gonna happen. Let's attempt it anyway.
It's probably the weirdest push-up location of this planet. Just about.
Really difficult. But
It's maybe not the best form, but it's the best location, so keep going. Was that 20?
tell you what, it's really unusual doing push-ups where a bit of it will be easy when the waves is going like down, and then it'll be so hard when you're coming up and the waves going down. But yeah, 20.
Good work.
So as I was saying earlier, with the top speed that this boat can only kind of go 8 knots, the top speed limit in the harbour is 15 knots, as seen by that sign. So we're not going to hit the speed limit, and you also don't need a license to drive this boat or sail this boat.
You're going a very far away, those butterflies.
So relaxed.
They're going so far.
Pretty much back home. You sunburnt yet?
I hope not. I put on a lot of sunscreen. I'm enjoying the heat.
Neutral.
Neutral.
He won't let me do it. He likes to do things himself, won't let anyone else do anything. Even though I've done it plenty of times before.
Read it again, Gator.
Bye.
See you next time.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye.
Why are you not rowing, Gita? Lazy.
Front.
Front. So, did you enjoy that?
It was alright.
All right.
The winds weren't too good.
Not the best winds.
I didn't find mooring.
No mooring. Yeah. Oh well, next time hopefully we'll put the sail up a bit more and have a bit more wind. What do you reckon?
Yeah, a little bit further. I'd like to take you up there.
Or maybe next time we'll go out tuna fishing or something. Would you like to do that?
Yeah.
All right. Well, tuna fishing next time then. That's it.
Whale watching.
Whale watching or tuna fishing? All right. It's an agreement then. That doesn't look that sturdy. Look, it's all rotten in the middle.
No, I'll grab it. Just hang there, just steady, just wait. Right, can you get over my leg? Yeah. Put your head on it.
What?
Any bags to get?
No. See you later.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, righto.
Come
See you.
down in 10 minutes and help me get the boat in.
Alright. Well, that's the end of the Sydney Harbour sailing adventure for this Sunday. So next time, sails up and going out in the ocean. Hopefully some tuna fishing and whale watching. So catch you later. Stay tuned. See ya.